Hey friends, welcome to FX Yogi. In today's video, let's learn how to trade currencies with the Guppy Multiple Moving Average Part 2. Example: in the chart above, both groups of EMAs have become tightly compressed. Notice how the last candle opened below all moving averages and managed to close above all moving averages. This can be interpreted as a price being able to close above a resistance level, the compressed EMAs. Set a buy stop order above the candle's high and a sell stop below the low. In the next candle, the price rises, which triggers the buy stop order. The previous sell stop order now becomes your initial stop loss. Price continues to rise. Whenever a candle makes a new higher low, you can trail your stop loss and use this as a new stop loss until you get stopped out. Limitations of the Guppy Multiple Moving Average GMMA. The main limitation of the Guppy is that is a lagging indicator. This is because the Guppy consists of exponential moving averages EMAs, and we have mentioned in a previous lesson EMAs or lagging indicators. A lagging indicator gives a signal after the trend has started. This means that waiting for the EMAs to cross over can sometimes result in an entry or exit that is too late as the price is already moved significantly. With any trend following indicator, you're always going to end up getting into a trade after the trend has already started and end up getting out of a trade after the trend has already ended. That's why it's called a trend flowing indicator. You don't try to predict when a trend will start. You wait for it to form first and then you simply follow it. Also, all moving averages are also prone to whipsaws. A whipsaw occurs when there is a crossover which signals an entry, but instead of price moving in the expected direction, it moves back in the opposite direction, causing the EMAs to cross again, which signals an exit and a realized loss. That's all for today. Let's catch up in the next video with more content. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.